Hey guys, I'm Jessi Kneeland of Remodel Fitness. This is my Q&A series, Ask Jessi Kneeland, and I have a question from Kate. She writes, I truly believe in my heart that I am enough as I am, but I want to be more. I want to be stronger and not expanding at a daily rate, but I feel guilty for this dissatisfaction, like I'm betraying my body or self. How do I reframe the desire for self-improvement without implying that I consider my current self to be less than? So this is such an awesome question because it's essentially just, how do I be truly body positive? While reaching for a goal of some sort. And I've talked about this before in terms of the difficulties that are going to show up if you are attempting to do two things at once. Those two things being improve my body and love my body. I'm not saying it can't be done, but that often we have so many triggers, so much emotional baggage around improving your body from a place of like feeling less than, feeling like disgusting, feeling broken, that it's just really difficult to all of a sudden switch gears and just start approaching it from a really body positive place. So before I say anything else, I will say that for a lot of people, these two goals can't be done in tandem until there's been a lot of healing. Some people can, some people can't. All right, so I'm hearing in this question that there is a should somewhere, that there is some kind of belief that there's like a right way to be body positive, or like, that you're being body positive badly is like kind of how it sounds. So I would examine that, because this is where you are right now. You're obviously like putting the work in, you're doing this journey, you're following this thing to like love yourself and accept your body. And the fact that you happen to be stumbling across some old triggers or some old baggage around not feeling good enough, or, striving because you're not good enough as you are, that's awesome. Like, that's an awesome thing to be overcoming and struggling with and examining, because it means that you're on a journey that matters. You're actually going to get somewhere. People who don't have thoughts like these and struggles like these, they're never going to make it to the other side, but you are. So first of all, congratulations on being stuck in the middle. It's awesome. And really, I encourage you to not have the guilt, not have the negative judgment associated with like being like wrong about being body positive or something, because you are where you are, and it is a journey, and like it's a journey like this. It's not just like this, and it's certainly not start here and then just skip all the middle and land at the end. So embrace where you are. It's your journey. It's perfect. It's fine. The next thing is, my question would be, because it sounds like you're gaining weight somehow, the expanding at a daily rate thing makes me think that you're gaining weight. So my question would be, why are you gaining weight? It's a real question. It's a really important one, because the answer is going to change everything. If you have been in the past forcing yourself to stay under your body's natural, healthy, happy weight, then you might be expanding because you're getting back to that place. It might actually be a really beautiful thing your body is doing of bringing you back up where you belong. Even if you think you don't belong there, your body might know. So if that was the case, then I would say the next thing you need to be dealing with emotionally is like, can I accept that my natural, healthy, beautiful body weight is higher than what I was hoping or thought it might be? That's a big hurdle. It might take a lot of work. But it also, it might be the key of finding, of getting rid of the conflict between the goals that you have and the acceptance for what you are now. Because so many times I think, we just imagine like, well, I should be, like there's a number, like I should be 120 pounds, or there's a size, I should be a size 2. But what is that based on? Nothing. We just made it up. So if you base it on nothing and then it doesn't work and there's conflict, like it's going to feel hard. It's actually going to feel impossible to align accepting yourself as you are and moving towards your goals. They'll always be in conflict. If your body weight naturally wants to be higher, I encourage you to allow that and be compassionate and trust that it's not like you ballooning up forever. It's you returning to a restorative spot, a healthy, nourishing weight for you, even if it's a little higher than you were originally thinking. The other thing is, maybe you're gaining weight because you're dealing with like really nasty triggers and stressors in your life, and you're like eating to cope with that. Well, great. Now we have a totally different situation on our hands, because now you're going to want to start looking at like, how to change your life in order to, how to change your weight. It won't be about how to lose weight in the midst of a life that is pushing you and driving you into overeating. It'll be rather, how do I switch the parts of my life out, get rid of them or improve them, or outsource them somehow maybe, so that you don't have that same drive, that your coping mechanisms and skills aren't constantly working to protect you from something, that's really just too much. So if that's the case, then that's what you would want to be looking at. So you see why the why is super important. Why are you gaining weight? And when you find the answer to that why, you're also going to find the answer to how to align your accept myself as I am with your I'd like to move towards my goals. Because the ultimate in like body positivity, and this is not an endpoint. I don't want you to think of it like an endpoint. It's kind of like the far end of the spectrum of body positivity would look like your goal, or rather your why for your goals and changing yourself are the same exact why as why you accept yourself as you are. And the answer for that is just, I am worthy. I am worthy of love and joy. That's it. I'm worthy, and that's why I accept myself the way I am today. I am worthy, and that's why I strive to improve myself. So when you get to a place where those things align, that's like the ultimate in the body positivity thing that I think you're kind of looking for. And I'm not saying it's all just going to like land there one day and then never be a struggle again, because that's not how things work. But if you are looking for how to improve those things, then you have to look at why there's conflict. What is the conflict that's getting in the way? And for that, you'll have to look at why you're gaining weight, why your body size, improvement, shape, whatever that is, doesn't align with the same reason that you want to accept yourself. That's my answer. I hope this was helpful. I know that this is actually a super common thing that a lot of women struggle with. So starting to look at your reasons for doing each, getting rid of as many of the conflicting pieces as you can and trying to align them with each other, that's going to bring you to the point where you can say, I love myself the way I am, and I'm striving to make improvements because I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy.